Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm here with my friend Aaron Swoger. He's gonna help me review the Black Mirror season 1. And
Is that my cue to come in?
come on in. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Alright.
Happy to be here, man.
So I just watched Black Mirror season 1 like 2 days ago, and Aaron told me to watch it. Actually, loved it. We're going to talk about episode 1, National Anthem, episode 2, 15 Million Merits, and episode 3, The History of You. Since there's only 3 episodes.
Yeah, only 3 episodes in the first season.
And so we're gonna start talking about the first one, National Anthem.
Okay.
What'd you think of that, Aaron?
Well, I mean, I started watching the show like a little while ago, like probably a year or so ago. So I don't really remember the exact specifics of it, but you know, kind of gross.
Yeah, you definitely say that.
Kind of gross. You know, with the whole
The whole pig thing.
Deal.
Yeah.
That was, but like it was super interesting concept. You know, the whole ultimatum, and just really suspenseful the whole time. Like, and I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I definitely thought that. You know, having what was he secretary? No, it was a prime minister. He was the prime minister in the UK, and
Princess kidnapped.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, spoilers here. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know that, of course.
You can just put a little.
Right there.
Whatever.
Wait, ready? Right here. Ready? Put your hand here.
Right. You there?
Yeah. Ready? Well, there it is.
Oh, we'll do it the other way.
Well, there's another one. All right. So yeah. The prime minister gets this like message from like terrorists, and he has to do some things with a pig. Yeah.
Basically, the only way you can get the princess free. Does it with a pig.
Yeah, and definitely interesting episode. It wasn't my favorite out of the season, but getting to see, like, for the first episode and getting into Black Mirror, it was very interesting because I had no idea what I was going into, and it is a lot like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like you know, different things, different actors. I like that a lot about it.
Screws with you, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Gets you thinking.
Uh-huh.
I didn't watch this one first. Watched it second because I accidentally started with a different season, but so this is my second episode I watched.
You don't have to watch it in order, though.
Yeah, no, you don't have to watch it in order by any means. But National Anthem was real cool. It was, interesting message at the end or whatever, because he didn't actually have to.
Yeah, he didn't actually have to pig.
Pig. To nail it.
Yeah, I know. Because the girl was released like 30 minutes early, right?
Yeah, but nobody was even paying attention. They were all watching the screens.
Yeah.
It was the whole thing.
Yeah, so it was like a message they were sending.
Get some hot bacon.
Very interesting episode. So the second episode was 15 Million Merits of the Black Mirror season 1. What'd you think about it, Aaron?
Definitely my favorite of the season.
Same, definitely.
And well, I mean, you've only watched season 1, but out of the whole entire show, it's one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah.
Probably like, I think I was telling you like top 5.
Yeah, you
probably
were.
Like my favorite episodes. It was just, I mean, it's just a really cool concept for one, like with all the screens and the mics and stuff, and then like, you got your talent, your dark American Idol or America's Got Talent or whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, like even though he had this big point to make at the end or whatever, they were just like, hey,
yeah, and they
want to sell out, and he's just like,
know, yeah.
Fuck.
And I also thought it was really interesting. Like it kind of screws with you whenever you think, get up in the morning, get on the bike, work, like do your regular job,
really
like in a regular work day, and get the points, then you buy stuff. And the actor was also in Get Out, right?
Yeah, the actor in Get Out. I believe the first season came out in 2011. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's incredible because
like, just really cool.
For watching this like a couple days ago, I did not know it came out in 2011, and it looks like it came out in 2017.
I'm pretty sure. You might want to check me on that, but I'm pretty sure it came out in 2011.
I think so too.
But what else?
I did like that he meets that one girl. What was her name?
Abby.
Abby.
Right.
And they kind of like he's like the first thing that he ever sees is real, kind of to him, because he works all day, just rides that bike.
Yeah, and then like he hears her sing, and he's like, "That's something like actual like."
Yeah, and he like
it's real.
Yeah, he transfers her 15 million. What are they called? 15 million points or
merits. They're merits, Mark. They're merits.
That makes sense now.
Yeah, that's why they call it that, Mark.
Well, he transferred her 15 million merits, and she gets to buy a ticket to go on this, like the show.
Yeah.
And she gets up there, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna sing." First thing they're like, "Show me your tits."
Yeah. Yeah, no, they
And they were just like, "Hey, we don't really care about your singing voice. There's a lot of singers. Let's."
Yeah, like it's oversaturated with singers right now. So they're like, let's.
And we could put you in like another.
We'll make you do porn. And
Yeah.
then she's just like, See, the thing is, like watching like the first half of the episode, you're just like, you're seeing them kind of being awkward towards each other, or whatever, and then you get the little happy little piano, like the Up soundtrack almost sounded like, in the background. You're just like, oh, they're just gonna get together, obviously.
And actually,
in this unlikely scenario, they're gonna get together. Then it was like, you're gonna do porn for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
and I was like,
seriously.
no.
And actually, before they even go on stage, they make them drink this compliance. Right? It was like compliance.
Yeah, a little juice box.
And I guess that makes them like.
I think that's to make them like
Say yes, or
that's what I got out of
comply.
it. Yeah. And then it was cool because, he ended up not drinking it.
Not drinking it because
he kept it and he didn't drink it, but then he still went along with it anyway because.
Yeah.
How he's
that
supposed to just go back to
doing
what
that
she
kind
did
of stuff.
before, even though like,
It would have been interesting though if he would have, kept with his message.
Yeah.
And then showed everyone out there, like if they would have all just stopped riding bikes.
Yeah.
It would have showed like a really big message, but he kind of conformed.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because the judges, you can kind of see it. They were just like, all right, the only way we can fix this is to just be like, join us.
Yeah.
And then that's what he ended up doing.
Because they knew. They knew he was serious.
You could tell that they knew.
Yeah.
They were just like, all right, we got one way to fix this.
Yeah, the judges were like, oh yeah. Well, hey, you know what? We have a position for you on our talk
there's
show.
no way that he went up there with his piece of glass and he thought that they were gonna. He probably thought they were just gonna like tase him and like take him away or like do something, but they were just like, yeah, man, come on, and then.
It's definitely really interesting.
Yeah.
The last episode in season 1 of Black Mirror is the history of you. Aaron, what'd you think about it?
I really liked it. I like all the episodes pretty much, but
Yeah, I liked all the ones in season 1 so far.
Yeah,
I know you watched all of it.
Yeah,
but I've only watched season 1, and I liked them all so far.
Season 1's really just, there's only 3 episodes, but they're all pretty solid. They're all pretty solid, but I don't really know. I think this one and National Anthem I probably rank like about the same ish. I don't know. Like 50 Million Minutes is my favorite out of the 3.
Definitely, yeah.
These ones are probably pretty close, but really interesting that you can play back every single memory, which is crazy because. Just like, oh man, did that interview go well? Or it's like,
exactly. Yeah, that was really
well,
interesting.
Like,
I was thinking about that.
Did my date go well? Like, whether you can just go back and be like, and just like, on one hand, you're just like, it's kind of unhealthy to just kind of just like go back and dwell on like every single thing that you messed up on.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it could be a helpful thing using your grain. They have like everyone has a grain that they have behind their ear, basically like. Embedded into their skin, and everything they see, hear, everything they see and hear, gets recorded, and then they can play it back.
Yeah, especially the interview part, wherever.
Yeah, the episode opens.
The episode opens on the interview, and
he's in a job interview, and he's trying to.
He goes back in his car after the interview, and he replays it, and he's like, "Oh, you know what? That guy was like, oh, I hope.
Yeah, I hope we really hope to get to see something like sketchy, and he's like, shit.
Yeah. He's like, well, I didn't get that job. And he like shows it to his wife, and his wife's like, oh no, it's fine. He hopes to see you again. And he's like, yeah, he hopes, probably. Yeah, really interesting episode, especially whenever it gets into more like detailed about the main character.
Yeah, basically the premise is the main character, he thinks that his wife's cheating on him, so he's kind of going crazy, like going back in his memories to pick up like unsettled details, like whether she's laughing at some like, this other guy's joke, or whether she's
kind of like obsessive or kind of crazy.
Yeah, you're agreeing with the wife basically the whole time, like, dude, just let it go, nothing's there. But he ends up being right by the end.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because she was cheating with.
She did cheat on him.
The other guy.
Yeah, and then it kind of begs the question, because it's like, well, obviously, like that's fucked up that she cheated on him and stuff, but without the thing,
you would have never known.
Life would have, because like he was more miserable by the end, because like his wife and his kid were gone.
Yeah, you could say, yeah, definitely.
Like, everything was more gray compared to like his flashbacks, because I was kind of like flipping between the scenes at the end where it was like him flashing.
I also thought it was interesting that the one girl at the party, she did not have a chip.
Yeah, she got hers taken out.
Yeah, and like she didn't have any memories, and really interesting because she never really has to deal with that kind of stuff. You know how this whole episode deals with, hey, you know what, I know what you said. I didn't say that. Oh, yes, you did, because I have it in my memories and stuff. So, pretty interesting. The history view. I like that concept. I thought
it was a really cool concept, and especially I like whenever we went to the airport, and then basically the only airport security was just like show us show us like your last like month. Or whatever, real fast, and it just goes through like all his memories really fast.
Show you like fast, like past 6 hours or 12 hours, and then they say
last week,
record it like last week and month.
Yeah, and just like shows like every phase, like no abnormal deletions or whatever.
Yeah, especially
and he's like nope, they're all good.
Yeah, especially whenever you're like you have a crime, like crime got to be like so low now because
it depends.
You have like all these memories and like, oh yeah, show us your memories. Did you do this? Did you not?
And then it also depends on whether you don't want to have it or not. Because
True.
It's optional.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There are episodes, a lot of the Black Mirror episodes like in the future, like that you haven't seen. A lot of them have to do with like eye stuff, where people can like, I don't know, like either record or like do stuff like. But they all like a lot of times they have implants that have to do with stuff, and a lot of the times in the like the future episodes, like they can't, like there's no option. So just everybody has them and they can't take them out.
Oh,
so it was cool that you could take them out because like at the end he ends up it's pretty gross.
Yeah, he doesn't end up taking it out.
And it just like rips it out and it's got the long cord or whatever. Like,
and it just ends on that.
Yeah, it just ends right on that. Yeah. So pretty depressing. But
very interesting though, concepts wise.
Yeah.
For all three of these, really, National Anthem, 15 Million Merits, and the History of You.
Season 1 Black Mirror, 3 episodes. What would you give it?
I would give
or out of 5.
The season 1. I'm gonna give it a 4.7 out of 5. Overall, love the season, love this whole show really. For starting up a couple days ago, maybe a week now, it's super interesting. I love how everything's different. I love how it's kind of like a Twilight Zone. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be one of my favorite shows if I keep watching and see how it expands in season 2, 3, and 4. And
I feel like you're really gonna like it. It's gonna be really good. I finally got people to talk about it with.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
What do you give it, Aaron?
I would give it because like, you know, I like other things and other seasons better, but at the same time, you know, just a season 1, there's only 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Not too much to complain about there. So I'd probably give it a 4.5, which I think is a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So
All right,
yeah, that's what I would. That's what I would do. I liked it. It's good.
Yeah. All right, guys. If you've seen Black Mirror, tell us what you think in the comments. I'm curious to see what you say. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for coming on here.
A pleasure. This is the wrong hand. We'll do this one too.
Oh, God, no. Thanks for coming on, Aaron. Please check out his channel, Aperture Shadow. The link will be in description. Also up here somewhere. And probably click on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Content's not that great. I wouldn't give your hopes up.
It's great. It's great. I thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day.